ROI is shaken by crazy post-handover payment plans. Looks like developers are competing with each other, offering one amazing plan after another. From my experience, I know that many investors are specifically looking for projects with the post-handover payment plans, thinking that they will make money that way. Well, is the situation really as amazing as it looks? Let's have a closer critical look at it. First, post-handover payment plans offer a shorter period of post-payment, which is usually 2 to 3 years, which means you will have to pay quite a heavy amount every now and then. Far not every buyer will be able to manage this, especially if he doesn't have the full amount in hand. So here come the distress deals when the financial situation changes, for example, and the owner is unable to continue the payment. It makes sense for an end user probably that for some reason cannot get a mortgage or is able to manage that much of money within the period. Then definitely it's a good option because you then pay interest to the bank, simple as that. I know that some investors get really caught up in the trap of post-handover payment plans and start hunting really extending payment plans of 7 and even 10 years. They don't realize that the casino always wins and nothing is for free. This kind of properties are usually ready and for an obvious reason, developer wants to get rid of the stock. So trust me, you get what you pay for. The price is way higher than average on the market because the margin is there anyway. If you're an investor, your money-making parameter is a cash flow. So it is very simple. The lower the amount you have to pay monthly to the bank, including the interest, the higher the cash flow. And the longer the period of the mortgage, the lower the amount you're paying monthly to the bank. So don't get trapped by the extended post-handover plans and focus on potential cash flow when choosing the property. Let's have a look at the real example. Say you bought a one-bedroom apartment with a 50-50 post-handover for 2 years payment plan for X price. Let's say the ROI on the property is 7%. So in this scenario, cash and cash return on investment, since you only invested 50%, will be 14%. Looks awesome, doesn't it? But in this case, you won't have any cash flow or might end up having a negative saldo as you will have to pay back 50% of the remaining price, means 25% annually, when you're only making 14% annually. So after 2 years, you will actually end up with minus 22% debt that you will have to cover from your pocket. But let's look at another scenario. You took a mortgage for 50% for 25 years. Deduct 4% bank interest, so your cash on cash return will be 6% annually, plus the principal amount of 4% that you have to pay back to the bank. So your cash flow in 2 years will be 4% despite you are paying the interest to the bank, versus minus 22%, like in the previous scenario. By the way, most of the countries don't know what is post-handover payment plans, so you can probably meet it in some post-Soviet Union countries and in Dubai. In the next video, I'm going to continue the topic of leveraging the investment, and we are going to talk about what's better, 10 years mortgage or 25 years mortgage.